according to inside reports, Dodge is speeding up the production of the Charger ICE engines. As we know, the Charger is going through a bit of a change right now. You
Mhm.
could say that it's transitioning, and its new pronouns are has been.
That's great.
It's it's going from a car everybody loves to a car that everybody hates,
Mhm.
but the EV version is the one they hate. There may be the ICE engine coming back pretty soon.
Mhm.
It looks like the executives over at Dodge have finally realized that their core fans are not interested in the Charger Daytona EV, and they are speeding up the production of the twin turbo Hurricane inline six engine.
Mhm.
So originally, they were going to try and have the inline six come out later next year in
Mhm.
2025. But according to a report in Mopar Insiders, they are going to accelerate the production so that they can try to have it come out next summer in 2025. So just next summer, Dane.
Yep.
So
That'll be
it
that'll be
looks,
cool.
yeah, it looks like the part of this decision is the expectation that Donald Trump will think about changing some of the EV mandates
Mhm.
and also some of the current EPA emission policies.
Mhm.
So maybe the inline six will come back soon. Maybe one day the Hemi will come back. We don't know. What do you think, Dane? Do you think it's a good decision to speed up the production of the inline six cylinder?
I think so for sure. And they have one, right? They have a inline six turbo engine that's in the current Cherokee,
Right.
right? So they have something there. You can also get the twin turbo Hurricane or Hurricrate as a crate engine too from
Yeah.
Mopar. So they have the motor. I think they just got to figure out how to integrate it. And
Yeah.
that kind of leads into what I've heard about this car recently is so the battery pack, the drive line is designed to unbolt, and you can bolt in one of the new crate engines
Yeah.
that Mopar is making. So if you got one of these electric vehicles and you didn't want it to be, you can down the road just basically buy the parts you need to make it a gas engine or gas drive line.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be cool. I know a lot of people would like to buy the EV and then turn it into they'll swap the Hemi into it.
Yep.
But the inline six may be coming back. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they get the launch right on this. I
Hmm.
heard they're having some production issues right now that they need to work through.
Hmm.
I'm hoping they didn't fire all their good engineers and managers
Hmm.
and replaced them with engineers from other countries. I've heard they did some of that and it
Yep.
led to some production problems. But I don't know. Maybe those guys will figure it out, or maybe they could call some of the guys they fired back and beg them to come back and figure out some of the production issues. But inline six coming back,
Yeah.
EPA guidelines may be going away. We There's some hope on the horizon for Dodge guys.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm excited to see what this twin turbo inline six is going to do because I think that crate engine you can get one that's capable of 1,000 horsepower, but from what I understand, that thing's built to where it should be able to handle way, way, way more than 1,000 horsepower if you wanted to on this thing.
Oh,
So yeah, it could be crazy.
okay. All right. Well, that's hopeful.
Hmm.
We will see what happens with that. Now, I looked in the comments to this article, and one commenter said the electric vehicle concept appears to be doomed due to the current methods and lack of preparation employed to bring in some market at this time. I know some will see positive news here and there and want to build on it. I get that. However, you can play music all day and night to make the crowd calm. But if you're on the Titanic, it looks like Dodge is a sinking ship and they're playing music on the way down. It's not going to stop it from sinking. Fans still want to see the Hemi back. I know the inline six is good, but I
Hmm.
swear the Dodge guys want the Hemi back. And you know what? So do I. I don't care.
You know, yeah, V8 engines are as American as apple pie and baseball and hot dogs and all that good stuff. And you think America, you think V8 muscle. So it sucks to see that go. But the replacement's not bad. It's gonna be really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's nothing like a V8, the sound of a
No,
V8, the pull of a V8, not having to worry about the turbo
exactly.
spooling up.
Yeah.
But we'll see. We'll see how they respond to it. Personally, I'd like to see the V8, but it's not up to me. Now, Dane, you know what I was thinking? You know what I
Mhm.
was thinking?
What's that?
I know this is Monday morning quarterback here, but if I could go back in time and I were the CEO of Stellantis,
Mhm.
I would have had them make the Dodge Neon the EV. I would have brought back the Neon and
Mhm.
have that have a new turbo 4-cylinder and an EV version.
Yeah.
And then I would left the Charger alone. I mean, the worst thing I would have done is put the inline six in, but I would never have made the Charger into an EV. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's an interesting strategy what they're doing when you consider what Ford and Chevrolet are doing, right? They're going
Oh,
hard in the paint, building the best V8s they've ever built with, the new 5.5 liter twin turbo that's in the Corvette, and then that new Mustang that's basically a race car too.
yeah,
That thing's got a beast of a motor as well.
that's
And
nice.
Ford said they'll always be making V8s. They're never not going to make a V8.
Well,
So
they said as long as they can is with EPA.
exactly, yeah, that's what CEO Jim Farley says. So yeah, I don't know what the deal is with Dodge and Mopar here. It's sad. We lost the Hemi at one point, right? They quit making the Hemi in the early '70s,
Yeah,
and then the Hemi came back, and
yeah.
now we lost it again. But
Maybe it'll be back.
yeah, it could be back. It could come back. Maybe
Oh
they
yeah,
maybe they're working on something in the background. We might see in a couple of years. You never know.
yeah. That'd be sweet.